Okay, welcome to this video. Yeah, I had a bit of a weird setup here. That looked really strange. Okay, but now the game is going on against the knight. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go with this crazy line again. I really should study something decent against the Grunfeld, I know. But the day only has 24 hours. Let's see. At least it seems that he does not have a ready-made answer, that he just dashes out. This is kind of the idea. Well, c takes and h5 also comes into consideration. Yeah, typical Grunfeld counterplay. d5, b5 probably is his idea. It is not. Okay, so I'm going to take this as long as I've got the chance. Yeah, that's a somewhat slowish way to do it. Yeah, a4 of course is a bit debatable if I want to play that with the kind of yeah, with the king in the middle, and I'm pretty much committed to queenside castling. Yeah, bishop f4 intends to go queen d2, bishop h6. Okay. So what is he doing here? He wants to probably play knight e5. Okay. I have to go for bishop h6, otherwise this whole setup does not make the faintest sense. He's got all kinds of tempo moves with b5, knight b6. Yeah, black seems okay here. In a way, he should have this dynamic counterplay typical of the Grunfeld. Bishop f3, knight e5, these kind of moves. Yeah, but okay, there is, I've got the H file open. This is a constant danger that that shouldn't be completely underestimated. He's taking his time now, or is this a disconnect? Sometimes you think, wow, that's a long think. No, he's really taking this long think. Yeah, okay, I'm going to take once at least and then reconsider what I'm going to do. Bishop, yeah. Okay, bishop takes, bishop c3, queen c3, rook b5. There is no mate or anything on h8, so that's not on. Knight b5, it gives him a lot. It gives him lots of time. There's actually also tricks. Knight b5, knight e5, bishop e2, bishop takes f3, g takes, rook takes b5. Okay, this is what he was thinking of all of the time. So I have to move it back. Then b5 most likely was strong. It is always difficult to say in such a complicated position. So b4 now is the most obvious move, getting this tempo, but it's not clear that it nets him that much. Yeah, not clear at all. But if I go to a4, he might play rook a8. Yeah, that's a very awkward pin. Knight b5 is kind of not really. Knight to a7 is a move. If I go knight a4 though, wait, why not? Rook a8, I can castle short. It's not that I'm not able to do that. I'm not married to any h-file attack. Yeah, okay, that's probably the right square. Where it attacks c5. From a strategic point of view, this is not such a bad position, pawn structure-wise. c5 is a weakness, and it's not so clear what his counterplay is. I mean, maybe on e4. e4 is obviously weakened, so knight f6 is something that has to be checked. But you know, this guy is playing even slower than I am. That's not easy to do. f5, wow, that really I didn't think about at all. Knight g5 looks very strong at first sight. Well, that really should be the right move. Looking at e6, it's not so easy. I cannot even move the knight or some knight to a square where this is covered. It really looks problematic now. Yeah, that will be very difficult. The time also is really much slower than I am in this position. Knight there. I can just take on... Should I do that? Take on g4? Probably, yeah. The knight on e6 is so strong. Trying to take on e6, I guess. I can... Yeah, I can also just play rook c1. Looking at this weak c5 pawn and making sure that I'm not in any pin any time. Okay, I can take now for bishop d4. That is good. And note that queen h6 is still possible. So takes. This one
check
is quite cute.
Black resigns.
Yeah, that was very tricky position as usual for the h4 move here for this line. b5 was a very nice shot. This move here went here and b5. Funny move. So I'm going to take, and the first point was this was the easiest thing. He can take here and win the bishop. Why isn't that clear? The computer says it's just not so clear. Interesting. Knight d2, because f3 is a threat. It's good for black, but just 0 point something. Okay, well, I won't play that. If I go here, if I go there, he has... What was my objection to that? Of course, the capture. Yeah, knight takes. This is the real problem. I thought that this is interesting. I'm sorry. This is interesting. But probably... Yeah, no, this was the problem, right? Rook b5. This was the problem. Funny line, yeah? Bishop takes.
Check.
And the queen. And if I do something else, I mean... Like this intermediate move is going to take here and black wins. Yeah, many tactics, but this wasn't that bad, I guess. Rook a8. Yeah, important is that after Rook a8, I'm castling short. Sometimes you tend to forget then when you have the open H file or something, some early gained asset, let's say like the open file here, that this is not the only idea in the position. And here I think it makes lots of sense to just castle. Yeah, he went f5, but this really should not work, right? Yeah, white wins here with the knight invasion. It's probably I had a couple of good continuations, but this was definitely good enough. Yeah, that was a pretty decent game, I think. Thanks for watching.